Beverly Hills, the oasis of LA sprawl, the promised land where the American dream comes true, the alpha and omega of Luke Perry's career, and the inspiration for an obnoxious Weezer song. Many dream of achieving it, but in reality, precious few ever do. Billions upon billions of dollars, all of it concentrated on a plot of land only about 6 miles wide and populated by less than 35,000 people. What would stop someone from attempting a robbery? Or the mother of all robberies, for that matter. Ken Wall's glorious mullet stars as the awesomely named Boomer Hayes, an aging quarterback MVP from an oddly unspecified LA football team. Boomer is accidentally left behind in his gaudy, ostentatious bubble bath while a small army of disgruntled ex-cops fake a toxic spill in order to evacuate the palatial homes of 90210 and steal everything within uninterrupted. Soon after witnessing this, Boomer finds himself pursued by thieves, mercenaries, and all kinds of bad dudes as he desperately attempts an escape. Max Headroom is along for the ride as an endlessly complaining cop who is also involved with a heist until his conscience takes over when the body count begins to climb. Teaming up with Boomer, it's two against the world, with nothing but their wits and an absurdly healthy supply of football puns to survive the night. Will this mismatched pair bring the bad guys to justice and keep the rich richer? I'm suddenly not sure who I'm supposed to be rooting for here. I mean, stealing is totally wrong, you guys, but it's basically one shifty millionaire screwing over a bunch of other unlikable millionaires. I'm having a moral quandary, is what I'm saying. But not because, come on, it's Robert Davi we're talking about here. He was biologically engineered in a Hollywood lab to be evil. His right-hand man is punk icon Lee Ving, whose immortal song Beef Baloney was tragically never endorsed by Oscar Mayer. This movie was Ken Wall's big shot at making the leap from his hit show Wise Guy to silver screen stardom. If you're interested, check him out in The Wanderers. He is awesome in that one. Anyway, due to several factors, his film career was sidelined. See what I did there? It's unfortunate because unlike other stars in similar movies like Michael Dudikoff, Ken Wall actually brings a lot of energy and personality to the screen. Perhaps not as much as the Barbarian Brothers, but that's the Barbarian Brothers. What are you gonna do? Director Sidney J. Fury is a lifelong veteran of low to mid-budget action movies, and as expected, the stunt work is truly a sight to behold. You'll see more exploding and flipping cars here than Michael Bay's last visit to the DMV. Even more noteworthy is that the actors themselves appear to do a lot of their own stunts. Ken Wall was recovering from a gnarly leg injury when filming started, but instead of losing time to let him recuperate, they just wrote the injury into the plot. Whenever you see Boomer limp, he is not acting. Top that, Tom Cruise. Also worthy of note is the speed at which the chaos unfolds. Aside from opening with lifestyles of the rich and famous B-roll footage that goes on for too long, there's almost no downtime between action set pieces. Downtime. Does that also count as a football reference? I don't know. Maybe. Probably. The Taking of Beverly Hills was released in that strange, indefinable period where the 80s party had ended, but the 90s hangover hadn't quite kicked in yet. There's a strong MTV influence peppered throughout, and about 4 variations on EMF's classic song Unbelievable can be heard, which is awesome if you're into that sort of thing. Orion Pictures, responsible for some of the greatest movies of the Reagan decade, sadly went out of business before releasing this. But thankfully, Columbia Pictures saw the gem that they had and unleashed it on an unwitting public. So unwitting, in fact, that practically nobody saw it. It barely made back 1/20th of its budget, which in a world where movies like this are allowed to make a profit is a shame. Look, what it comes down to is simple. If you can't enjoy a likable, charismatic meathead and a whiny dork throwing shuriken and Molotov cocktails at bad guys, and running around a city under siege while a tank blows up multi-million-dollar homes and flaming cop cars plow through exploding storefronts in slow motion to the chorus of Faith No More's epic? I don't know what to tell you, man. Have fun at the vanilla ice cream convention, I guess. But for the rest of you, I approve. Besides, where else are you gonna see Bob's Big Boy's butt being used to smuggle guns?